We're back.
That's Bryant. I'm Joe. And we're here to tell you, stay the hell off social media.
Stay off the interwebs.
Yes, the internet in general.
Which you're going to probably watch this on the interwebs, but
Probably.
we'll email it to you too.
We'll try to email it to you. We haven't done emails in a long time either.
Yeah.
Because they keep blocking them all.
Yeah.
It says gun in the title.
And they just like,
They block it. It's like,
Sorry.
you're done. Gone with you.
Just kidding.
This is our PSA, public service announcement.
We're typing it up. We're going to mail it to you.
Yes. Folks, do your research. Stay off the interwebs. Some of the stuff you might be hearing that you think is factual might be factual in other states. You might just be hearing it from a complete idiot that has no idea what the frick they're talking about.
Like the internet gun talk, you know.
Oh my God.
It becomes like fact.
Like I was telling you that story. I was at a party this holiday season, and I'm hearing a conversation. The person's telling the person how to go to the sheriff's office down here in Florida to register their guns, because they have to do that.
Wait, they were telling them to register here in Florida.
Yes.
Interesting.
But they're telling them how to go to the sheriff's office, going to have to go register your guns. They're like, just bring them down there, bring all your guns there. They're going to look at them, inspect them. I just did it the other day. They look at them, inspect them, they register them all, they give you this form.
How is that possible?
So, of course, I pipe in.
I was going to say, what'd you say to him?
I was just asking questions. Really, how do you do this?
Yeah.
Which sheriff's office did you go to?
Interesting. Tell us more.
They're giving me all the directions how to do this. I'm like, really? Really? You realize there's no registration in the state of Florida. They can't do that.
Like at all.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Unless it's a
Your story's full of shit.
suppressor, and that's federal.
Then the other stories in classes lately, because we're getting all the snowbirds down. Thank you for coming down, supporting our economy.
America.
I don't care about the traffic. We've got traffic all year round anyway now. But every time in class now you hear that story. Well, my cop friend told me if I shoot them and they leave the house, that I have to go down the street, find them, and drag them back to the house.
Yeah, about that.
If a cop actually told you that, that cop's an idiot.
Yes.
I have other words for him too.
Yeah.
No, that's tampering with evidence. No, just let them go.
That means like somebody actually didn't tell them that they like heard somebody.
They heard the joke somewhere online. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's old wives' tale. No, but people believe this stuff.
Thank you for catching that. You caught that.
I'm trying to be good.
Stuff.
New year. No, stop believing that crap. It doesn't happen that way. No. What's the other one? You can't shoot them in the back.
The only place you should get your internet information from is like the state laws.
Yes, you can pull up the
Or federal if you're looking for a federal law.
Florida state statutes. You can pull them up offline. No. Again, think of it this way. If you're in your house, somebody comes in, it's a home invasion, robbery. Somebody's in your house and they're running down the hall towards your kid's bedroom.
Shoot it.
Are you going to wait till they turn around and look at you?
Oh, you're because they were saying you couldn't shoot them in the back?
Yes. Like, no, you're going to go down there and turn them around, then shoot them.
Yeah, about that.
Hello. So,
Not in Florida, anyway.
just get factual information. Same thing with buying guns.
Oh, I hear that a lot.
Again, there's no registration of buying guns. You're in here all the time. What do you hear? What's your favorite one?
The most returned items are ones that the internet told them to buy, or their buddy who is an expert who has 3 guns
Oh my God. Yeah.
is telling them which gun to buy. Folks, come in, look at them, put them in your hands, figure out what you like. It's like shoes or clothes or anything. It's subjective. There are a lot of really good stuff out there. In fact, most guns nowadays are pretty darn good,
Yeah.
but not all of them. But yeah.
Get buying the car. Most of the cars on the market today are decent. They're going to get you from point A to point B.
Right. Do your research and then go look at it. Make sure you like it.
It fits your hands.
Yeah,
Fits your budget.
that's really
What was
good.
the other one?
I get that all. So we
My
get
neighbor's a retired cop. He told me, hey, I have a Smith & Wesson Model 10. That's what you have to have. That's what I need.
It's the best gun out
When was he a cop?
in the '60s.
So,
Things have
think about
changed.
these things. Yes.
Things change freaking year to year.
Do your own research. Make up your own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be smart about this, folks. What else is there?
We got all
I
kinds.
got
of
tons of these.
Yeah.
It's all day long.
Like write a book down of like
All day long.
funny
with
stuff
these.
you hear, you know.
Yeah.
It's that or ammo. You hear crazy things about ammo. Oh, my internet guy on YouTube said to buy a 10mm for my wife because it's the best round for pistols.
Yes.
Which
Perfect.
it is a good pistol round. Don't get me wrong. If you're shooting a bear,
Yes. It's good. It's just not practical for things. It's expensive to shoot. When you can find it, it's expensive.
The guns are big, so it's not a good carry gun, usually.
It's going to have a little bit
It
more
has
recoil.
a purpose, right? Everything has a purpose. It has a niche. Everything has a niche, so.
Let's face it, 9mm is still the most popular.
Yes. Well, you hear, the problem with it is it's taken out of context, right? So if somebody makes a video and they're saying, hey, this is like the best 10mm pistol, right? They think that's the best 10mm pistol, sure. But like, they're not saying like all the nuances of why you would want a 10mm pistol over a 380 or a 9 or a 45 or like every gun and caliber and everything in life has a niche purpose, right? 10 isn't great at everything, 9 isn't great at everything, nothing's great at everything. So if you're a small frame person who doesn't like recoil, why would you buy a 10mm? Because the internet guy said it was a good gun? Like, no. Get into the shop.
Yeah, put them in your hands. Talk to people that actually know what they're doing with the guns, the experts with the guns, and you got to find a shop that you're comfortable with. Yes, we'd like you to come here.
Of course you
But you got to find the shop that you're comfortable with, that has the person that you're going to believe, the expert there, the ones that carry it, the ones.
use it, deal with it every day.
So if you're not in this area, find that shop. If you're in this area, please come here.
Find a good shop.
Yeah, there's a lot of
BS info out there.
ammo.
Or just everything taken out of context is really what a lot of it comes down to.
I saw a lot of bashing in the past 2 weeks on a certain manufacturer of ammo.
Oh, I didn't even hear about this one. What's it start with?
The parent company begins with a C, ends with an I.
Okay.
I
know.
The actual model it was began with a B, ends with a Iser.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing all these pictures online, and I'm like, of course, I put in my 2 cents, and I usually don't answer these things. I'm like, were they reloads? They look like reloads. And they're swearing it was factory ammo bought from a reputable dealer.
Let me guess, in a bag?
No, it was in the box. They were showing pictures of the box, taking it out of the box.
Oh.
It looked like hell. And every round,
Different size?
different size.
That's crazy.
And usually you just see that in reloads. There's a few shops in the area that sell stuff like that.
Yeah. Or they have a guy in the back cranking it out and then they just box it themselves.
Yeah. And some places used to rebox them. Take that factory box and put the reloads in
That's
them.
what I'm saying. It's like a real thing sometimes.
So,
Buy factory new ammo. Don't buy reloads. Don't buy startup company garages in said city here in this town.
because we've been getting a lot more squib loads. Again, somebody brought,
Yeah, it's good.
same person bought 2 in 1 week.
Guy was telling me about,
Slow learner.
he was like anti-tourist, which is okay because his buddy's gun when they were out shooting like straight up detonated and blew to pieces. And I was like, it probably wasn't the gun. That
Probably
was
not the gun.
probably that crappy ammo they were shooting at it.
They bought at the gun show.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you can hate tourists, but that probably wasn't that gun that time.
Yeah. Taurus is making some good stuff.
Nowadays they do, yeah.
Years ago,
They were
Now?
pretty consistent.
go back to our videos. We were testing the, was it the G3C?
G3s and G2s, yeah, those are good guns.
There's nothing wrong with it.
For the
At
money,
all.
they're awesome. Yeah. Every gun's gonna have issues. I mean, even the most expensive gun. Actually, the more expensive the gun, they tend to be more finicky.
Tolerances are tighter.
Yeah, they try to make them super.
They make them
accurate.
super tight. It's like buying a high-end sports car or something like that.
Yeah.
Make the tolerances tighter. They're finicky. They want certain fuel. They want certain this.
Yeah, picky.
Or if you went and bought just a Toyota or whatever.
Yeah. Or here's a good story. Guy came in. His buddy told him to get a staccato for his first gun, which a staccato's an awesome gun. But for your first gun, for home defense, there's better options. You don't have to learn a safety. You don't have to worry about if it's got the right oil or you're shooting the right ammo through it because its tolerances are so tight. Yeah.
For a personal protection gun, I'm looking for a wartime gun. I want something that's going to be sloppy, nasty, and just works every single time.
Duty-ish type stuff.
Yes.
For your tools.
Again, I'm not a huge Glock fanboy. I like them.
Oh yeah, and he was trying to carry it too. That was the other thing. Because it was polymer frame, so it was lighter. Yeah, things like that big.
Yeah. So we can give you these stories all day.
I was gonna say we could kind of ramble for a while.
Going there, it's every single day.
Yeah, very much so. Folks, call us or come in.
Yeah.
Put them in your hands.
Preferably come in.
Or if you have law questions, we'll direct you where to go.
Yes.
We're not lawyers, but
Not lawyers. Don't claim to be lawyers. We know the basics of the laws. We teach the classes. But yeah, some of the information you're getting out there is horrible. It's going to get you jammed up and get you in trouble.
I can just see like that person going around town telling everyone to register, and like the sheriff's
The problem
office,
is they're stating it as fact.
yeah, the sheriff's office is like, who the hell is sending everyone in here to register?
Yeah, and they're saying it's fact, and they're saying that they've done it. They're doing this. They're doing bullshit.
You didn't actually do that.
You didn't do that
It's physically
at all. Yeah,
I don't even think they're allowed to have the guns in there.
you can't bring the gun into law enforcement agency.
Yeah, I was
first
gonna
off, the
say.
last thing that deputy wants you to do is sit there and walk in with a crap ton of guns.
Yeah, they're like,
Like,
take them out of
don't
here,
touch
please.
them. Yeah, get them things out of here.
Thank you. Get up.
Yeah, that's more writing and more work for us.
Yeah.
No, just crazy.
You know what it could be too, because since COVID, we've had a lot of people flood the state, so maybe it's a lot of.
Oh, I guarantee you they're from another state. I kind of dropped it after that. I just asked
Yeah.
questions, and they
Well,
were
it's-
like,
like the cops that come down here and stuff. They'll bring what they think are their laws. I notice it in the
Yeah,
night
I'm
world
from
all the
Jersey. It
time.
was totally different. I mean, I
Yeah.
took classes down here to learn the laws
Yeah.
because it's the opposite.
Every
Laws down
state's-
here are written for the good people
Yeah.
to protect us. Laws up there are written for the bad people to protect them.
Or I had somebody in here afraid to get hollow points because they said they weren't allowed to have one. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I think you could actually get in more trouble if you didn't use a hollow point in Florida.
Hollow points are designed to shoot through houses.
Yeah,
It happens
right.
all the time. It'll go through houses, through schools, through the mall. It'll go through everything.
Jesus was standing there. It went through him.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, about that.
The stuff you hear is just incredible.
You just shake our heads. No,
Yeah.
no.
It's yeah. We could sit here going for hours about that. You did send me a new ruling,
Yeah, so
which I got to read, which it's only 200 and some pages long.
300.
300 and some
300
pages long.
something pages long.
So I'm going to get to the computer and start reading shortly.
I got like 3 pages through, and I was like, I'm gonna send this to Joe because I'm already getting mushy head.
And I started reading it, but I was on my phone reading it, and that's just like,
I don't
know.
We'll officially find out more, but I don't think it's officially gone into effect. But that was the official ruling. But the official ruling hasn't been.
It's for the wrist braces for your AR style pistols and stuff like that, which
I said we probably got one. These guys.
need my coffee this morning.
These arm braces. They're probably pretty much going bye-byes.
They're going bye-byes. And if you have one, stay tuned, watch out. I'm not going to tell you to throw it away. I will tell you once they pass the law or it goes into effect, just take it off the gun. So, but we'll get you more
We
details
should
later.
get a chop saw. We should charge people like $200 to chop them. Just kidding.
Oh, I want to get into that one real quick.
Oh, that spawned a thought right there.
We can actually separate this one later too. Listen, people like honesty. Do you want us to be honest with you or lie to you? A guy calls the other day on the phone. John, I'll call you out, John. Calls this guy on the phone. John's never been here before.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah. Calls on the phone, says, hey, I got a gun. Can you fix this? You're more than honest with the guy.
Yeah.
No.
It was the first 2 shots were accurate, then it started stringing shots afterwards. It was a new Kimber. Long story short, he ended up sending it back to Kimber, and they told him it was fine. And they let it cool quite a long time between each shot. It's a little pencil-barreled hunting rifle. I'm assuming. He said it was a pencil
Well, he
barrel.
said it was a pencil barrel.
You said it was a pencil barrel. I'm like, yeah, unless you change your barrel, you can't really. There's no fixing a barrel that gets hot and starts, changing the harmonics of the barrel. And he kept going and going and going and telling me all about it. And I was like, all right, yeah, I mean, if you want, we can change your barrel for you or find out if there is a different barrel. And he got mad because I was saying the same thing over and over and hung up on me. Then left a really good review.
Within 2 minutes was writing the review, saying we were unwilling to help him.
And I was being polite.
We could have gladly had you. Hey, bring the gun in. We'll take a look at it for you.
Charge
Taking
you
your money and
$300.
told you the same thing Kimber did. It's fine.
It's fine.
It works as it's supposed to. You buy a gun that's designed to do a specific thing and you want it to do something else, it might not do that something else great.
Right.
We can sit here and lie to you and tell you, yes, we can change it for you. And it's not going to do anything and you can just give us money for nothing, or we're going to be honest with you and say, no. Send it back to Kimber, have them do it for free, or change the barrel.
Yeah. Well, that was when it changed. I was like, well, you already sent it to Kimber? And they sent it back. I'm like, yeah, it's probably just stringing shots, but it's just heating up and you got to really let it cool if it's a skinny little barrel. So.
That guy, go take it somewhere else, let them take all your money and not fix
I
it.
think he already did is the problem.
Yeah.
There's probably a little scorn to buy it all.
It just still blows my mind.
And then he writes us a bad review because I'm being honest.
Oh, I'll
with
be responding.
you. Love it.
Yes.
American.
So life is good. Folks, have a good one. We got people coming in a little early.
Do you like my salute that time? I like wound it up. It's cool.
I didn't even know this. I'll see it when I watch the video.
Yeah.
Folks, be good. We'll talk to you later on.
Peace out. A-Town.